Do you ever feel that people want you to try harder? I've had people in my life that have said, I want you to try harder. But when you're in a dark hole of depression or you're just struggling with life and mental wellness, um, you just may not just have the energy or the skills or even the understanding to make a movement forward. And that try harder message can just feel like another stone of struggle to carry. And confusion reigns in your brain, and the self loathing chatter begins, and it cycles around and around in your head. I need to do more. I need to try harder. I don't measure up. And it's like the whiplashes on unrealistic expectations land upon an already tired back. Have you experienced that type of thing? Perhaps people from your church or your friends send you messages to try harder in your commitment to God. Read more of the Bible, pray more, sing more. And it all feels like what I call baptized behaviorism. Hey, if I just do a bit more, then God will bless my efforts and my life will become like what others want it to be like. Are there people in your life who want you to try harder? Do they lay burdens and expectations on you that you know you just can't do? Perhaps they guilt trip you. Perhaps they throw stones of shame at you. And perhaps actually you do all that yourself. I've had quite a few people email me lately about being told that they don't measure up and that they need to try harder. And here are a few samples. I feel pressure from my counselor to memorize these scriptures and to do these things, but my brain is just so foggy, I just cannot do it. My church leaders are telling me I have to give 10% of my income to them, but I struggle to even feed my kids. My friends tell me I need to pray more, and then I will not have depression. My church elders tell me that I have to repent and return to my abusive husband. One person shared the threats that had been made to them of excommunication from a church if they did not comply with what the elders told them. They might even be banned from heaven. Yeah. I told them to run, Forest, run, to get out of that toxic church culture. I get both angry and sad when I hear stories of these. The pressure is on. Perform to our expectations, or you're not one of us. It's like saying to the dehumanized man in the story of the Good Samaritan to try harder and fix yourself. That you got yourself into this mess, now you get yourself out of it. You didn't follow the rules, and so now you're reaping the consequences. I like these quotes. There is more to our struggles than a stubborn will needing firm admonishment. Larry Crabb. He also said this one, I love this one. Groups tend to emphasize accountability when they don't know how to relate. I want to relate. I've had enough firm admonishment. You probably had to. I firmly believe that we actually need to take the pressure off. And Jesus once said these words, very comforting words. Um, Come to me, all of you that are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Or as Eugene Peterson paraphrased in the message, are you tired, worn out, burned out on religion? Come to me. Get away with me and you'll recover your life. I'll show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me and you'll learn to live freely and lightly. I like that. Freely and lightly. Sadly, though, I find many people are yoked and burdened with heaviness, expectations, things they seem to have to do to, I don't know. And this heaviness is amplified through the message of try harder. And when failure comes, which often it does, then they're told they don't have enough faith, or it's because of sin in their life, and that yoke gets tighter and the burden gets heavier. Well, I truly love that story of the dehumanized man, or the Good Samaritan. And here's what it says: There once was a man traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho. On the way, he was attacked by robbers. They took his clothes, beat him up, and went off, leaving him half dead. All right, half dead, so he's probably unconscious. I think that's probably a good interpretation of that. Luckily, a priest was on his way down the same road, and when he saw him, he angled across to the other side. Okay, the priest. Then a Levite religious man showed up. He also avoided the injured man. A Samaritan travelling the road came on him. When he saw the man's conditions, his heart went out to him. He gave him first aid, disinfecting and bandaging his wounds. Then he lifted him onto his donkey, led him to an inn, and made him comfortable. In the morning, he took out 2 silver coins and gave them to the innkeeper, saying, "Take good care of him. If it costs any more, put it on my bill. I'll pay you on my way back." You see, Jesus shows the way of love is to get into the ditch where the traumatized unconscious man is, and to help the man do what the man could not do for himself. And there is like a soft, vulnerable heart within the Samaritan in his attitude to the man's needs. And I got to ask, is the counselor or friend or family member or church leader willing to get into the ditch and deeply understand what's going on? All right, are they really willing to get in there and sit with you and understand what's going on? If they're not, then perhaps you need to run, Forrest, run. And a couple of little sentences here. Know me before you judge me, and seek first to understand before being understood. Here's a poem. I don't need your words, I don't need your scorn. I don't need your lectures falling on a heart that's torn. I don't need your whiplashing tongue, I don't need your scriptural advice. I don't need your harsh judgmental eyes, energy crushing my life. What I do need is a friend, someone who'll listen to my heart, someone who'll help me pull the broken pieces together, create a new piece of art. I sit and wait in half-dead pose, incapable of movement forward. Come and sit with me a while, mingle my dust with yours. Help me take a millimetre step, no pressure to perform. I might stumble in my movements, fragile human form. I will listen to your dust. I will help you form it into art. Take those fragile movements forward. Together we leave the dark. Hey, if you're getting messages of try harder, um, try softer. Be gentle on yourself. Be gentle on others. Listen deeply, 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 and try some millimeter steps, okay? Not meter steps. Okay. Be gentle on yourself, be gentle on others. Hey, leave a comment below. Share this with some other people. Just hit share. Um, yeah, give it a tick. Uh, do whatever you like with this. But please be gentle. Okay, bye.